It's Thursday, October the 12th. Time for the 12th day of Halloween. And today, we're talking about the most divisive candy known to man. Candy corn. And I actually mean it when I say divisive because it seems I don't know too many people who are indifferent about candy corn. You either love it or you're in the majority and you hate it. Interesting fact about candy corn, there are actually 3 different mindsets on ways to eat it. Well, I won't say the vast majority. 51% of people just pop the whole thing in their mouth and eat it in one. 31% of people, and I found it very interesting that they did this, bite just the little tip. And 18% start at the wide bottom. Now, I can admit when I was younger, I would always bite the big end. So that's interesting. But I also, I was a weird kid. I licked the dust off of Doritos instead of eating the chips because I was certain that that was going to prevent me from getting fat. That didn't work. But I digress. Candy corn was invented in the 1880s by a man named George Renninger. At the time, the tricolor design was revolutionary, and in fact, it hasn't really changed that much since it was invented. Although you can get different flavors now, other than just the standard candy corn. Apple cinnamon comes to mind. They have special candy corn for holidays like Valentine's and Easter, as well as your traditional Halloween. There's also Christmas candy cane flavored or peppermint flavor is popular then, but there's also pumpkin spice flavor and fruit punch. Also, though, I saw some very odd flavors listed for candy corn, like green beans, turkey and dressing, and hot dog. Ew. So if you weren't already decided, I would think that knowledge alone would help you to pick a team. Another interesting fact is that October the 30th is technically National Candy Corn Day, but I wasn't going to wait until the end of the month to do this video. When it was invented in the 1880s, it was created by making a slurry. Gotta love that word. A slurry of corn, sugar, and other ingredients. Later in the process, fondant and marshmallow are added to give it that creamy texture and that soft bite. After all of the ingredients were combined and separated into their respective colored tubs, they were put in 45-pound vats, and individuals called stringers would run them walking backwards, filling each mold in 3 circuits, 1 for each color. The molds were cornstarch trays. Modern day candy corn is made in a factory, of course, and you don't have people moonwalking across the floor stringing the fondant in. You do, however, still have the cornstarch molds. Apparently, that's really just what works for it. Personally, I don't really like candy corn. The only one that I can really eat more than just a couple pieces of is Brock's has a chocolate and sea salt one. That's pretty good. But all the rest, it just tastes the same to me. Like sugar and regret. Brightest blessings, y'all. Have a good one.